And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
Across the valley this morning, lots of clouds, some sprinkles and drizzle still falling in some areas, mostly over Cameron and Wilsey counties and near the coast. You can see little specks of green on the First Warn 5 Doppler network, and even where you don't see little specks of green, there's a little bit of drizzle still in there. But probably another couple of hours, this will be moving on away, and then we'll be seeing dry weather this afternoon and maybe a little sun breaking through from time to time. But again, this morning, especially near the coast, some drizzle coming down, but temperatures not too cold out there this morning. Rain chances very low now, about 10% the rest of today. I mean, I guess you could say slightly higher near the coast the next hour or two, but overall low rain chances, and by this afternoon dry weather comes back, and then dry Monday, Tuesday, even tack on all the way into maybe Wednesday, hopefully to keep it dry. But things could start to shift here on Wednesday the way it looks now. Temperatures across the valley, 61 in Harlingen, 61 in McAllen, 64 in Brownsville, and 58 in Rio Grande City. Clouds across much of southern Texas and the valley, but most of the rain being steered to the north. There's a pretty good trail of moisture that will be at least around for the late morning and afternoon hours to our north. So if you're driving north of the valley toward Houston, maybe toward Victoria, Beaumont, anywhere up the Texas coast, it could be pretty wet today until this stuff moves out later in the afternoon. Cold front's moving into North Texas, but a very weak front. As it moves to the south on Sunday, it's still pretty far to our north the rest of today and Sunday. So by late tonight, here we are at 3 a.m. when maybe you're still awake enjoying the new year. Just some clouds here in the valley. It could be a little bit of fog, but dry weather around this evening and tonight and tomorrow morning. And once the clouds begin to break tomorrow, looks like we really have a good chance of warm back into the 80s. Could be a pretty warm day tomorrow across the valley. So warm weather's around. The next cold front's pretty weak too once it gets into West Texas and moves closer to us on Monday. So warm weather squeezed ahead of this front could even push temperatures up close to some record levels on Monday, and any rain going toward the north. The next cold front behind it is a little stronger, but kind of taking its time. And by Tuesday morning, it's still pretty far north. But once this front finally gets here, the computer models have been up in the air the last couple of days about when it will get here. Most of them kind of saying maybe it will start to cool down as early as Wednesday, and more likely Thursday and Friday could be chilly with some more clouds and maybe some drizzle. But temperatures here by this afternoon, here we are on Future Track later today, up close to 80 degrees across much of the valley. By this evening, still in the 70s at 8 p.m. and even by midnight, we showed you earlier, well, this shows 1 a.m. now, but we showed you earlier about 67 for an average temperature. Future Track shows it even a little warmer. And then tomorrow starts off kind of warm in the morning, but look at all the 80s by afternoon. Future Track even says it has a chance to maybe be close to 90 in parts of the upper valley over western Hidalgo and Starr County. So yeah, here comes the warm stuff for the new year. Your first 157-day forecast near 80 today, but 84 tomorrow, and that might even be a little bit low for some areas. 86 on Monday with sunshine around. Could be a little foggy or cloudy early tomorrow morning, but it looks like a lot of sun Monday and most of Tuesday. And then Wednesday, things could start to shift. The first surge, I guess, of some cooler weather might start to flow in and cloud up skies on Wednesday. Temperatures could be falling. Thursday and Friday, if things work out the way it looks like right now, we may be locked in a lot of clouds and some drizzle and kind of chilly stuff with temperatures maybe only in the 50s most of the day. So if you like warm weather, you got some warm weather. If you like cool weather, you have to wait a few more days. We'll track it all in your First Warn 5 forecast coming up.